Hi guys, it's me, Delicious Delights. How are you guys doing? Hopefully well. Today my video will be sniffing 5 popular women's designer fragrances. I will sniff them, I will give you my quick thoughts on them, and then I will rank them from worst to best in my opinion. So let's get into this. I didn't even take them out of the packet, just give me a second. So let's start off with Narciso Rodriguez Fleur Musk. Now, you guys know probably if you watch me that I kind of have issues with Lady Musk that is very common in many new release women's designers. The thing about Narciso Rodriguez, the house of Narciso Rodriguez, is that they do musk in a different way, completely different way. It's really, really beautiful actually. And musk is not really one of my favorite notes, but the way Narciso does it, this house does it, just is beautiful. Completely different. I don't hate it at all. I actually think it's really great. So let's see what this is about. Fleur Musk. And I did see the bottle. It's like this beautiful opaque pink bottle, and I kind of like pink. I like the color pink, and it's really, really cute bottle, as are all the bottles from this line. So Fleur Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. It smells good. And it smells really nice. So obviously there is a big dose of musk in here, but the musk is so like refined and soft and powdery. I'm also getting florals as well. I think it's rose. I have no idea what the notes are in any of these fragrances, to be honest, but I think it's rose or a combination of some flowers, along with their signature musk. There's a nice sweetness in here as well. And it's a really beautiful fragrance. Yeah. I like this one a lot. And I don't think I've heard, or I don't hear a lot about it in the community. I actually am a fan of this house. I don't really talk about it often, actually. I don't know why. I do like their Poudre version. I also like the one in that really nice white bottle. Yeah, this is really nice. A floral take on their normal signature musk. That reminds me of a very soft, rosy kind of smell that does not smell dated or anything or mature. It's like a young version of it, of a rose or florals. I like that. Okay, next up, let's go smell Moschino Fresh Couture. This, I haven't found anything from this house that I like fell in love with. This one is a very interesting bottle. Fresh Couture. I think it's the one that looks like a Windex bottle. So let's see. It starts off with a citrus. And if I'm gonna be completely honest, just from this first sniff, it's kind of reminding me of a Windex smell, like that squirt bottle thing, cleaner. And I'm not sure if that's just my mind playing tricks on me, because I already have that association with the smell of cleaner with this fragrance because of the bottle. But I'm gonna try to get that out of my mind. And this smells like a citrusy, floral, fruity, musky fragrance that does not smell unique or different from a lot of things that I've smelled before, and probably a lot of things that you smelled before. It's not really, there's nothing really different about it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it smells okay, but run-of-the-mill, middle of the line, middle of the road fragrance as far as women's designer goes. And I don't like the bottle. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I think that after you've owned it for a while, you'll probably get sick of looking at it because it is gimmicky. Not a huge fan of this one. Not because it smells bad, but because it smells very, very, very familiar and generic. So if I were to ever own that, which I wouldn't, then it would be for the bottle alone, just for display purposes. Next up is from the house of Gucci. This is called Gucci Bloom. A lot of you are probably familiar with this fragrance. I am a fan of their newest release on the women's designer side, the Absolute Parfum. And it's that red bottle, and it smells like berries, like fruity berries and musk. It's really nice. But okay, Gucci Bloom. By the way, they are coming out with a flanker of Bloom. I think it's like gonna be in March or something like that. I don't know. But it's called Aqua something, and I'm really curious about that. And then they changed the bottle so that there's like these like green viney things on the front of the bottle. Anyway, let's just put that aside. Gucci Bloom is a very, very, very floral fragrance. A sweet floral. It reminds me of gardenia or tuberose, that kind of smell. One of the two, maybe jasmine. Like a floral bouquet in a spring garden, because there is some green notes in here as well. And it's very sweet as well. So they added a lot of sweetness in it to maybe prevent it from smelling dated, perhaps. Because I do find with gardenia, to me, it smells a little bit dated in general. Same with Lily of the Valley. But when you add some sweetness in it, some freshness and some greenness, which I do smell in the Gucci Bloom, it makes it younger. So like a younger version. Not that there's any age in fragrance, but that's what it just reminds me of. And I'm a fan of this. I like this one. It's very pretty. It's like a sugared, it smells like sugared flower petals attached to the stems that still have the leaves on it. So it's a nice, very, very pretty smell. And I think how I would describe it is like a younger version, a younger, more hip version of a typical heavy vintage floral fragrance. Yeah, it's good. Gucci Bloom, I like that. Okay, next up from the house of Paco Rabanne, this is Lady Million Prive. This is a flanker to Lady Million Eau de Parfum. This comes in the same bottle, but the bottle is like a brown color instead of the gold color. Anyways, Lady Million Prive. My nose is a bit itchy. What I'm getting from this, from the first sniff, is that it's quite powdery. Powdery and sweet. Powdery and sweet candy. Maybe like a chocolate powder? Like a cocoa maybe. I don't know. Vanilla, cocoa powder, sweetness, floral as well. I kind of smell the original in here as well, but there's more emphasis on maybe some chocolate powdery notes, more of a gourmand version of the original Lady Million. I enjoy this one better than the original, but yeah, this smells pleasant as well. I'm not getting a lot of musk or lady musk in here, so that's a good thing. But yeah, it does honestly remind me of the original. Just add more chocolate gourmand. I'm not sure if it's chocolate, but powdery, chocolate-ish or chocolate-like notes to it. And then you get this. And there's more, it's sweeter as well, I think. Or equally as sweet. So yeah, that one's okay. That one's okay, but I'm not sure it's my favorite. I will rank these after. Now the last one I want to talk about is from the house of Chanel. It's their latest, or one of their latest releases. It's called Gabrielle. I have tested this one before. I've worn it out several times. No idea what the notes are, but let's see. I'll give you my thoughts. It's quite soft. Quite bright and uplifting. Maybe some citrus notes in there. And maybe there's some musk in here. Musk that isn't your typical women's designer musk, but musk more so like the Narciso musk, so a good smelling musk. It's so soft and airy. I like how this smells, like how it's coming off here. It's not thick or heavy. It's very like pillowy, if that makes sense. And all I'm getting right now is like a powdery, citrusy, but not literally citrusy, more like a bright citrus kind of feel to it with some musk. And that's pretty much it. And I will say that when I have tested and worn this out several times, I have noticed that this fragrance smells a lot better if you were just to smell it around, like if you're just gonna spray it on you and in your clothing, and with it just naturally wafting up in the air and in your nose and like the sillage trail that you give off. It smells better that way rather than smelling it, spraying it on your skin and smelling it right up to your nose. There's a huge difference. Let me just do that actually. Okay. Yeah, when I smell it on my skin like this, I don't really like it, to be honest. It smells very sharp and screechy. It still has that nice brightness, but the musk, when I smell it up here close to my nose, the musk smells a little bit sour, and I don't know why it's doing that. But if I were to spray on my clothing and just in my décolletage here and just have it on during the day, I will get whiffs of it every so often, and in that way it smells good. So being who I am though, I am the kind of person that like examines fragrance, whatever I'm wearing for that day, like throughout the entire day. So I will go like this all the time, which kind of isn't realistic. Like I don't know if people actually do that in their everyday lives, if they're not testing it. But I enjoy this much more if I'm not smelling my hand and not smelling my skin directly. But if like my body is reacting to it and I'm getting wafts of it as I move my hands or just from my chest area, it smells really good. So I'm not sure if that's a good enough reason to buy it. I probably wouldn't buy it, but I don't like it the way I smell it like here. It's so like ultra super musky sourness. So I'm going to stop doing that before I get turned off by it. But that's Gabrielle. So let's rank these quickly. In 5th spot, we have Moschino Fresh Couture. It turned very cleaner-ish and almost like medicinal antiseptic kind of smell. Like minerally, I don't like that. That's in last place. In 4th place would be Lady Million Prive. It got more floral. It has like a nice gourmand touch to it, because I'm not like a huge floral fan, I wouldn't wear this myself, but I do think it would smell good on others. In 3rd place, we have Gabrielle. Nice on the paper, nice around me, but up close, not so nice. So that's 3rd place. 2nd place is the Gucci Bloom. A floral bouquet sugared with powdered sugar on top. And some green notes, and it smells very pretty and innocent and just refreshing and just pretty. And my favorite one of these is Fleur Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. I just think they do musk really great, and the florals in here are very pretty as well. And powdery and clean and just so like professional-ish kind of thing. Oh gosh, I really like that. Okay. So thanks so much you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think about these fragrances. I'd love to hear them. And I will be back with more videos soon. See you guys. Bye.